Hey everybody. Hey, did you miss me? Or did you just come back for the croissants? That's what I thought. You missed me. So, you're watching this, I think. So, let me tell you this funny story that happened to me the other day. And it's very relevant because it has to do with Kirby. I was walking home from class, and this guy came up to me on just this regular-looking guy came up to me on the street, and the really weird thing about it was he was completely pink. Like, like neon pink. So, I didn't say anything to him because, it's kind of an awkward social situation, and I didn't want to, like, make waves or anything, or be rude or anything. It was very eye-catching. Oh, God! But, I didn't want to, like, offend him or anything. And he didn't say anything to me. He just walked by with his neon pink exposed ligaments because he was wearing very tiny shorts. I live in San Francisco, by the way. So yeah, that's I thought that would be a neat story for this Let's Play. And a relevant story, because as I said, oh no! It's okay. I had 6 lives. I'm down to 5 though. I'm not gonna die again, you guys. I'm not gonna put you through that, okay? I wouldn't do that. I'm not the kind of guy who, hurts people. I'm not the kind of guy who forces people to watch things that they don't like. Oh, I'm sorry, but that was all from memory. That was just all muscle memory that I found that secret door. I don't even care what you think of me. I don't have anything like I don't have like a laptop open with like the guide to your Kirby's Dream. I don't actually. I shouldn't make that joke because now you're gonna think I really do, but I don't. And it's just like that guy. That neon pink guy said to me on the street the other day. He said, Dustin, we all come from acorns, but that doesn't mean you have to be so nutty. And I said, you know what? You don't know me. You don't know who I am. And I'm just not okay with you judging me. I didn't want to sound rude. Oh, I remember this. There's a giant wall of stuff, and there's these spiky guys, and I badly need that health. Ooh, an M tomato. I didn't know those were tomatoes until I played Smash Bros. Yeah, because they're like, that's the first time they were so well defined. Well, probably not. I should state that even though Kirby is a big part of my childhood, and Kirby's Dream Land especially is, I didn't really play many of the Kirby games for the NES or the Super Nintendo. I kind of missed out on those. I didn't have control over what Super Nintendo games I had, and I never owned an NES when I was growing up. I had to go over to a friend's house to play it. So I did play Kirby's Nightmare, or whatever it's called, the one with the nightmare dude at the end. But, oh god. But I didn't, oh, this isn't good. I'm facing Kracko with 2 pellets. Stop inhaling, Kirby. Okay, alright. This is fine. It's no big deal. Who does this guy think he is? Is he trying to control the weather or something? Because he's a cloud? You get it? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I didn't really have much of a Kirby education until I was older. Like, when Kirby 64 came out, I played the shit out of that. And maybe I'll play that on this, because that, too, was a really fundamental game in my childhood. A little later than this game, but still, like, I played that so much. Oh! You're gone, Kracko, you're gone. That's the last boss, isn't it? And then you get to DDD? Is this just gonna be a two-parter? Have I been bragging this whole time about beating this game when I was 6 years old, and really it's basically, like, no harder than fucking lying down in the street and getting run over by a car? Oh god, I need a croissant to cheer me up. Oh. Man, that croissant, man. It's like Max always says. You can't go wrong with pastries. Oh, I remember. Yeah, you have to redo the boss fights. Okay, well, let's just do it in order, I guess. So it'll be at least 3 parts, probably, because we're already up to halfway through this. No. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is weird reliving this after, like, I don't even know how many years. Don't hit his nose again. Learn your lesson. I said this in, I've said this in something else, maybe in a Let's Play, maybe in something else, but I feel like it should be said again. American Dad, really underrated show. But anyway, back to Kirby. Oh, man, that's a freaky thing. Remember when Nintendo just didn't give a shit? They were like, oh, that might scare a kid. Good. Fuck kids. Yeah, Kirby, you do that weird little dance. Oh, okay. You know what else I missed out? I missed out on a lot of stuff. So this series, you know, that's part of another reason why I wanted to start doing Let's Plays, is because, you know, there are so many games where I tell people, yeah, I never played anything from that franchise, and people just stare at me and they're like, I don't want to know you anymore. Ow. And you know, it makes me feel bad. It makes me feel like I should kill myself. Like I should just end it now. So there's a lot of reasons of why I started Let's Playing, but that's definitely one of them is, you know, Zelda, please don't hurt me, but I've never played, actually, that's not true anymore. I have played some Zelda games now, but for years, until like, just like maybe a year ago, I hadn't played any of them. Not a one. I've watched people play them. But as I said, you know, I didn't own an NES. I had a Super Nintendo, but I was too young. I didn't control what games I had for it. Most of them were games that I got from my cousin, because he was getting to be too old for Super Nintendo. So I missed out on stuff like Zelda, I missed out on Mega Man, I missed out on Metroid, and like I say, there's a lot of reasons why I wanted to Let's Play, but I also really want to have a reason to play these games, but I feel like it might be fun to, you know, because I like the creative side of Let's Playing, and I want to play games that I've never played before, so I thought it would be just a nice way, a nice pairing. Oh, fuck. Kracko's gonna whoop me this round. So you will probably actually not just see me play games from my childhood on this sort of series, but also play games that I just never got a chance to play and get my as it happens reactions to them. And it's, you know, it's kind of interesting. It'll be a lot like watching somebody in their mid-20s watch the original Star Wars for the first time. And you know, if they don't know anything that happens. Not that anybody like that exists. Because if they do, then, you know, that's going to give me a stress dream. I'll have to call Dr. Lipstein. For Christ's sake! Come on! Yeah. Alright, perfect timing. Join me next time.